I'd like to introduce Ellis Raskin of the Santa Monica City Council.
Thank you everyone for coming out today. Thank you for the organizers. Folks, I woke up on Thursday morning. I saw people being kidnapped. I saw people in masks putting people into cars. This is not the country that I love. This is not the city that I got elected to support. This is a time when we need to stand up. Democracy is based on people standing up for what's right. Democracy is based on all of you coming out today, standing up for a just society, standing up for civility, standing up for our neighbors. Folks, I want to emphasize one thing today. My grandparents came to this country fleeing oppression in Eastern Europe. We need to look out for our neighbors. We need to check in on those people who are in our communities. We need to be practicing compassion and empathy. I say signs for empathy. This is the time when we just need to be nice to people. Look out for the people in your community. Look out for the people who need some help. This is the time to be nice, good people. Let's show them what our values are.
Mary Snell, Santa Monica City Council.
Thank you, Santa Monica. I'm here, Barry Snell, as City Council. You've heard from 5, 6 of our City Council members. We're a progressive society. We do not tolerate this type of action. This week, we watched how our neighbors, our immigrants, were taken from their homes, from their schools. We say no. No to kings. I am a product of the 60s. I remember when my relatives were taking my dog, showering. We will not allow this to happen in our community. We are people of progressive values. We believe in humanity. This government has forced us to come together today. I'm proud to be with you. So let's say no to kings. Let's say no to kings. No. No kings.
Happy Flag Day, everybody. That beautiful flag that was designed and unfurled at a moment when our nation was standing up against a king. That flag that stood for democracy, for human dignity. That flag that helped to form our imperfect union, that remains imperfect, but that we strive every day to make more perfect. That flag that inspired the dignity of George Washington, the moral clarity of Abraham Lincoln, the courage of Harriet Tubman, the strength and the resilience and the self-sacrifice of Cesar Chavez and Martin Luther King. That flag that inspired our soldiers to land on those troops in Normandy to fight fascism. Yeah. That flag that leads us to this moment today, where we are standing up in a proud American tradition of peaceful but firm protest against folks who want to harm the key values that have made America truly great. That's why we are here today. We are here standing up against the repeated lies and obfuscations, the norm breaking, the law breaking of the folks in the White House. We are here to stand up for our immigrant brothers and sisters who simply are here to make a better life for themselves. We are here to stand up for our state's right to protect ourselves and our civilians and to build the kind of life that we want to have here in California. Yeah. A life that's inclusive, a life that embraces people, a life that believes in human dignity, a life that actually embraces diversity, because we know it makes our life so much richer. We're not afraid of other people. We're not afraid of free speech. We're not afraid of folks with different ideas. We embrace them here. Now, the good news of what's happening right now is that Donald Trump's numbers are in a free fall. The sad thing is, until last week, the one area where he was popular still around the country was immigration. I hate to say that. That gave me a lot of pain in my heart. But even now, he's underwater on that issue because people see the overreach of this madness happening on our streets. And by strong majorities, people don't want the president to militarize, to federalize our military and to employ troops on our streets. You know, it's crazy to me. I've always been kind of intrigued by this guy. He's always been very reluctant to deploy troops elsewhere around the world. Perhaps for some good reasons. I don't know. Perhaps because he's also a little too close to some pretty dicey people. And I always thought, isn't it wild that he's so willing and enthusiastic about deploying American troops onto American streets to quell dissent? Yeah. How un-American is that?
Weird.
So we're fighting back here in the state of California. We are putting a lot of resources into the Department of Justice, the State Department of Justice. And our Attorney General has been filing lawsuit after lawsuit and winning in court. We have been winning temporary restraining order after TRO, pushing back on all of the madness. There are enough judges on the bench that know that we need to put a pause on all of this crazy stuff. And we've been winning in court. Finally, some of the Republican members of Congress are getting a little spooked. You're starting to see some pushback toward the big ugly bill. You're starting to see some awareness of how they are going down a garden path of danger, not only for them politically, but for the nation as a whole, and for the health of our democracy. You're starting to see that get through. And that's because we're out and we're part of that effort. We're part of the effort of coming out, showing up, being peaceful, but being firm and being loud. And so that's what you're doing here today. You're part of a long American tradition of dissent and resistance and embrace of all that makes our country so beautiful and great. I love being from Santa Monica. I love representing this wonderful community. This is the heart of America, right here. This is the heart of America. It's this movement. It's this effort. It's this deep belief in the founding principles of this country. Thank you for being here today. Thank you.
City, born, proud, moved here after 9/11. I am a 9/11 survivor. I've seen this, and I am so proud of Santa Monica, Saint Monica, the patron saint of mothers. We're going to watch over our wayward sons and daughters out there. We come to you as our grandmas, our abuelas, our primas, okay? I walked up here, I saw more silver hair than I've ever seen before. We didn't pay taxes for all these years to have our brothers and sisters pulled away. I grew up in New York City. Fun fact, I worked for Donald Trump and he didn't pay me. I got another fun fact for you. Stephen Miller went to Samo High public school. Right. This is projection, hypocrisy. And we come with our ancestors. We come with love. We're your mothers. We're your grandmothers. And ICE agents, my people out there in uniform. Whenever you hurt one of us, you hurt your sisters, your mothers, your grandmothers. daughters. We birthed you. We're here and we're not going away. I live in this country and love this country because people can love who they want. They can live and breathe and be good people. All right, and I believe in love, so I'm going to hold this place as a mother. An American mother, I'm going to hold place for all my wayward sons and daughters out there. Find your way back to us. We're here for you. We're not going to let you go. I've got one song stuck in my head. I'm going to share this with you. Carry on, my wayward sons. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. We won't cry no more. Thank you, Santa Monica. Thank you, everybody that put this together. Rule.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy.
After hours of standing off, this situation has now rapidly deteriorated. The LAPD moving in on horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA. You just shut the fuck up! You okay? I'm good.
Are you okay?